dude this week who works for this company who only procures business with CEOs, right? So they bring CEOs together, there's like 150 of them, they break them up into groups. And inside those groups, there's mentoring sessions, and they do discussions about business and markets and what's happening in the future and the issues and the problems that they're facing, right? To unpack those. And I said to him, "Well, what's the general age bracket of your average CEO?" Right? So some of these companies are churning, $250, $500 million a year, $500 million a year. They're big companies. Some of them are 3 million, some of them are 10 million. So there's a whole range, right? And he thought about it for a second. He said, well, probably most of them are in their early 50s. Interesting, right? And I said, are there any in their 20s? No. So he said, we have 2 or 3 that are in their 30s, but sort of their mid to late 30s. We have a few in their 40s, most of them are in their 50s, early 50s. And he said, we have 3 or 4 that are in their 60s and 70s, all right? So those guys are still powering through. Clap it up for the youngsters. But so think about that, man. It's not an overnight success. It takes time, and you got to commit to it. These people come up with this. I've got this fucking great idea, and I'm going to build this sneaker that runs on batteries, and it cooks your breakfast in the morning. Right? That made no sense. I get it, but the narrative to that is, it just takes time, man. You have to be committed. You have to be committed long term to make anything work. Relationships with human beings, business, earning money, managing money, it's all long term stuff. So that should be the narrative for young kids today, is that they should understand that you're not going to be the CEO in fucking 6 months of working for a company. It's not going to happen. And you're not going to make $1 million, when you start your business in 6 months either. So, get a little bit of fucking understanding of the market and reality, and go deep and work long for a long period of time. And you've got to put in at least 3 to 5 years, to start doing that. That's what I think. Well, that's not what I think. That's what I know, and that's what all the data tells me. So, and all the successful entrepreneurs say, and they say it for a reason, because it's true. So, put that in a little bag of tricks and give that a shot.